episode is sponsored by
Adventure Cam. What's going on, guys? Jason, the Arizona Desert Fisherman, here with you for a quick tip today. As you guys know, I go ice fishing, and my primary bait is a waxworm. Now, you could go out every weekend and buy a little skull can of waxworms for about $3. Use them while you're fishing, and then go out next weekend and buy more. Or, really easy thing to do is I bought a tub. It was about that big, filled with them, and I started using them a lot. This is what I have left here. You can see there's some that are alive in there, and there's some that are dead in there in the sawdust. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a few of these live ones out, just because I'm going to be going fishing here today. Usually use 2 or 3, so I'm only going to take 3 out. And then I've got a container here, just a Rubbermaid container. I got some holes poked in it on the top, and then inside, I don't know if you can see that, but I actually took some cereal and ground it up in a blender. I used about 1/4 cup of just knockoff Cheerios cereal, and then added about a teaspoon worth of honey. Now, waxworms do not need to eat a lot. You only need to feed them about once every few months if you're going to keep them long term, because they're metabolic. They won't eat forever, but when they do eat, they're going to turn into moths, and then they're going to breed, and they will make more waxworms. So it's kind of like keeping your night crawlers. My dad and I used to do that when I was a kid. Kind of the same system here. Just get some cereal ground up with a little bit of honey into a good airtight container like this, and all I'm going to do is take the rest of my live ones there and dump them right in here. Now, it's a good idea, if you don't have them in sawdust, to add a little bit of sawdust, just because they need a medium to live in. And I'm going to take a little bit of the sawdust and cereal material and put it back in my bait puck for these few live ones that I have here. But that, guys, is basically it. Put the lid on, keep it in a room temperature area. Needs to be about 60 to 65 degrees. You don't want these getting cold, because they will die on you. But yeah, in a couple of weeks here, I'll have moths in here, and those will breed and lay eggs and hatch more waxworms. So I'll have waxworms now for the rest of the year. You know, I can use these during spring and summertime fishing too, for bluegill and crappie and stuff like that. So it's definitely not just an ice fishing bait. But there you go, guys. Like I said, if you go out and buy waxworms, just do it once and breed them yourself. Thanks for watching.